Alright, getting into today's episode. Wait, first, before I even start talking about the episode, I'm gonna talk about the anime in general. Like, I'm really digging the way that they're moving so fast through this anime, because typically, when you watch anime after you've read manga of it, you're like, man, they're moving really slow through this thing. No, they're blazing. Like, I didn't expect them to be here for a while. You know, I expect them to throw in extra stuff, extra daily events and all this, and this come in later in the series, but whatever. My goodness, they are going fast and I'm digging it. Because they've already made it to the whole bear fighting thing, and I just didn't expect it to happen this fast. Yeah, so flip. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank right now. I don't remember this chick's name. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Oh, this is odd. I'm sorry. The little blonde chick that has the horrible attitude. That one. She's gonna be a lot more likable as a character later. I mean, some people like these types of characters before, you know, they become nice, but she's gonna be a lot more likable for me later rather than right now. But let's not get into that. In this episode, she decides that, you know, Ren and Marie. I'm sorry. I have issues with the way they pronounce these things, but she decides that those two are entirely too close with their target for correction. And I'm like, well, you know, she isn't wrong. You know what I mean? She's 100% correct. If they're supposed to be, you know, like trying to make this guy act like the other guys, yeah, you're kind of not doing your job there. But in their defense, you know, Nomura is kind of a beast. I mean, who wouldn't want to join his side? You feel me? No, you don't, obviously. But when we kick off this episode, can't remember the fat dude's name. Fat dude got strung up, which, by the way, he's been strung up the entire time. Like, over this whole episode, nobody pulled him down, which is funny. He was like, I'm gonna come get you. They was like, wait. And they never addressed him again. He's just been stuck up there in crucified position, all extra beat up, and nobody helped him. Even later on in the episode, they showed that he was still up there to make sure you knew nobody got him down. We left him up here, and he's gonna be here until we're done with these games. The games. So in order for them to prepare for the games, which ended up being a sumo match, he had to put on their sumo attire. And of course, like with all anime, whenever you're doing something clothing wise with chicks, they make it look extra sexual. Like, dude, come on. He's just tying some cloth around you. Get over it. It's not that big of a deal. But they made it that way. Oh, man. Oh. But yeah, he ended up fighting the Baron. I didn't even expect that to finish up this episode. I thought that, you know, he'd hop up there and be ready to go, and they'd be like, next episode. Or roll credits. I didn't expect the actual fight to happen and finish in this episode. So, this little arc here of this sword is gonna be over next episode at the pace they're going, which I don't have a problem with. I dig it, because the quicker we can go through this stuff, the quicker we can see content that has yet to be translated from the manga. So I'm cool with it, and I'm really excited for it. But yeah, with this episode, basically all we got was you know, her starting up this quote-unquote war with Nomura, and a sumo match with a bear. Also the Three Musketeers. I think she called them the Musketeers. But she came out with these three girls, and one of them isn't even one of them. The bear is one of the Three Musketeers, and he's like, wait a second, you brought her out like she's the most important one? Oh no! It was so funny. I had a really good time with this episode. Oh goodness. And then her struggling to drink the soda up there too, because she was like taking little bits of it at a time, and it seemed like she was having a really hard time with that drink. Man. But yeah, basically that's all we got for this episode. That's the only thing about this going through things so quick, because it's just hitting point A and point B and then ending. There's not that much to talk about. Oh, also apparently the way that he won, which, you know, if you read the manga you already knew, but the way he won was that the freaking, oh flip, I can't remember what the thing was called, the sumo thing that he had tied around him, flip, Mawashi or something like that, I think they called it. Because that was loose on the bear, he immediately won without a bunch of extra effort. He was like, yeah, this was loose, so I just went on ahead and took it off. Straight up. And he was like, who tied this thing? And they were like, you got a problem with it? He's like, no, I just wanted to thank you for allowing me to win. Ba-boom! Number 1. Yeah, that was pretty cool though. But yeah, it was a pretty simple episode. It was extremely entertaining, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Yeah, but out of the 5 swords, like the one that they just introduced is my favorite at the moment, because I don't really know much about the last 2. So I'm gonna end it here. Tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Peace out and have a great day. Thanks for watching.